Last week, Eddie Canfouche and the U16 Cheerios took the win and the championship lead in the Pat O'Day Seafair. Now the field moves to Mission Bay in San Diego for the final round of the Rooster Tail Talk Presents SNHL Division I season. Can Eddie take down the champ, or will DJ Miller return to the top of the mountain? It's Bayfair benefiting the Infinite Hero Foundation. Final heat coverage is next. Hello everyone, my name is Daryl Kinsey Jr., the voice of the Saturday Night Hydroplane League. Welcome to Mission Bay here in San Diego, California. We're getting ready to decide a championship. DJ Miller has led for most of the season, but Eddie Canfouche has come flying on in the last few races of the season. Can Eddie hold on, or will DJ claim the championship once again? We're going to find out in just a few moments, but before then, we of course have to thank our sponsors. Rooster Tail Talk is the presenting sponsor of the Rooster Tail Talk Presents Saturday Night Hydroplane League. Join host David Newton on a weekly tour through the fastest sport on the water as Newton sits down with some of the personalities that make this sport great. For more information and to listen to past episodes, head on over to roostertailtalk.com. The Infinite Hero Foundation was created to help our military heroes and their families heal from service-related injuries. Infinite Hero provides everything from physical rehabilitation and PTSD treatment to support for families and suicide prevention. To donate to this amazing cause, head over to infinitehero.org/donate. And I just want to stress before we continue that not one penny from the Infinite Hero Foundation went into sponsoring this event. This was something put on by the driver of the U2 Infinite Hero for this evening, Bo Rarick. We want to thank Bo for bringing this amazing cause to our attention. And I just want to stress, not one penny from the Infinite Heroes mission went into sponsoring this event. This is something we've done on our own volition to support our great military heroes. Carson Kelly's already taken home the SNHL D2 championship, but there's one more race to go and promotion spots are still on the line. Here's how everything wrapped up in the Bill Munsey Cup in this final edition of the D2 update. Well, Carson Kelly does it again, and Mountain Dew presents Jacked Up. Carson qualified third on the day, but then won all of his heats except for 4D to get into the final, where he dominated, taking the win and picking up a sixth win in the SNHL D2 season. Dustin Hicks was second, and third was Adam Thurston in a great night in the John Player Special. Now that the season is over, 5 drivers will be promoted here from SNHL 2 into Rooster Tail Talks Presents SNHL 1, and joining Carson Kelly will be the Holy Smoke of Kim Burnt, Cody Gwill and Alberto presents Wonder Bread, the Pico American Dream of Luke Nelson, and the Dunlop Motorsports of TJ Serwinski. Congratulations to Carson and all the promoted drivers from Division 2, and we can't wait to see how they perform in Rooster Tail Talks Presents SNHL Division 1. And before we get into tonight's final heat, there has been a development in the championship battle. Earlier this evening, DJ Miller and Eddie Canfouche met for the final time in Heat 3C. Miller finished third. Canfouche took the win. That gave the U16 Cheerios enough points to take home the Rooster Tail Talks Presents SNHL Division I Championship crown. Congratulations to Eddie and everyone at the U16 Cheerios team on the win. So for one last time this season, 6 boats will be on the front line. 1 boat will be the trailer. 7 boats in total. Let's meet the starting lineup in the final heat of the Bayfair benefiting the Infinite Hero Foundation. And Ben Dowell is first in the U8 Wounded Warrior Project. Dowell, a surprise entrant here in the final, qualified 11th, but finished 2nd, 3rd, and 2nd in his qualifying heats to get here on 855 points. Our national championship winner, Eddie Canfouche, is next. Qualified on the pole, finished 2 out of his 3 qualifying heats in first to get here on 1,200 points. Eddie would love to end this night with a win to go with that national championship trophy. And Jarrett Meyer is next in the U17 target. A solid night for Meyer, qualified 10th, finished 3rd, 4th, and 2nd in his heats to get here on 724 points. And another surprise entrant here to the final, Jeff DeWalt in the Super B RT, qualified 12th and got his first career heat win in Heat 3B. He gets here on 899 points. How sweet it would be for Jeff DeWalt to take home the win here in Bayfair. And Peyton Hopp is next in the U98 Mike's Hard Lemonade. Peyton qualified 7th, won Heat 1B, but struggled in his last 2 qualifying heats to get here on only 726 points. And Mickey Washburn is next in the U9 Miss Vandalay. Mickey qualified 5th, won 2 out of his 3 qualifying heats to get here on 1,075 points. Mickey's still looking for his 2nd win of the season after picking up the win in Lake Havasu to start the year. Tonight's trailer will be Bo Rarick in the U2 Infinite Hero Project. Bo qualified 4th, had a DNF in Heat 1B, was able to rebound by finishing 2nd in his final 2 qualifying heats, and won the Connie to get here as the trailer. So that is your field for the final run of the season, and the milling period has begun. And you see Peyton Hopp is going to take up the first position of the trollers, rather. Ben Dowell stopping there right for the entrance pin of turn number 1. Miss Vandalay, U17 target, also drifting in. And here comes Bo Rarick in the Infinite Hero Project, pulling right in front of Peyton Hopp. However, Peyton doesn't have to worry. That boat has to start 5 seconds behind everyone else. And you see Bo Rarick will just move along as here comes the U17 target. Here comes the U9 Miss Vandalay. Well, they decide to do. Jarrett Meyer also decides to move along. And Miss Vandalay, I think, is going to park right in front of Mike's Hard Lemonade. And yes, she will. So Mickey Washburn brings that boat to a stop. So now we've got 2 piston-powered boats, not propeller-driven, in the front of this field. And now Mickey Washburn decides to go on. So that will leave only 1 piston-powered boat at the start of this field, with Ben Dowell in the turbine-powered U8 Wounded Warrior Project right behind. As there you see Mickey Washburn in the U9 making his way around. He's probably going to cut the course here. And yes, he will. Makes the turn right there, that first straightaway buoy, and will come back around, join up at the back of the field. We'll decide to see where he parks it. Is going to cut to the inside of Super BRT here. There he goes. Super BRT getting up on the power. Not going to be able to block him out, though. So Miss Vandalay moves ahead 1 position. He's not going to come into turn number 1. Where does she want to sit to get the best run possible around to the 1-minute pin? Remember, these boats have to be at the exit pin of turn number 2 at 1 minute to be officially scored up for the fight for lanes. And Mickey will bring it to a stop right past the entrance pin of turn number 1 and drifts now into the turn proper, heading towards that first turning buoy as we're under 2 minutes to the start of the San Diego Bayfair benefiting Infinite Hero final heat. 3 boats leading the way in turn number 1. Super BRT is the only other boat that is trolling, as we see our national champion and Jarrett Meyer in the U17 target. Eddie Canfouche is up on the power as he's coming through turn number 1. A little bit early to try to get the run around the outside, so we'll see what the play is here as Meyer's finally getting on it. He might be trying to make the run around the outside as well. Now we ride along with the U16 Cheerios. Comes by the U8. Will he try to cut the inside? No, he's going to go around the outside of Mike's Hard Lemonade and slide right in front. Now, he's not going to be sitting there long as they're coming up on the power with under 15 seconds to go. We'll see how this works out. As under 10 seconds now, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. It's a good score up. Fight for lanes begins. U16, the U17 are slow. The U98 says, excuse me, I'm coming through. Goes through the middle, and now he's going to have a prime position into lane number 1, and Peyton Hopp is going to take lane number 1. Now Ben Dowell's moving over, trying to get lane number 2. Here's Ryan Law with Mickey Washburn. He's trying to get over. He's trying to get lane number 3, I believe, but he's not going to be able to get it as Super BRT takes it away. Mickey trying to ride there. He's going to have to go to the outside, and he will. So put the Miss Vandalay out in lane number 4. Peyton Hopp managed to hold on to lane number 1. Wounded Warrior Project and Super BRT in lanes 2 and 3. Lane 5 is going to go to the U17 target. Eddie Canfouche is going to have to try and get this one done from the outside. So now they come through the corner, 15 seconds to go for the final time. They come around turn number 2 and line up for the run to the start-finish line as it is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark, let's turn him loose in the San Diego Bayfair benefiting Infinite Hero Project, and my oh my, Mickey Washburn got a great start, but was he early as they go through turn number 1. Mickey's going to have the lead, but the boats inside of him are going to have the shorter way around. Can he hold on to it as we now take a look outside of turn number 1, and it's going to be Peyton Hopp that gets the lead, but Ben Dowell streaks past in lane number 2, and we've got a penalty for jumping the start. That's going to be on Mickey Washburn. Tough break for him. As they head down the backstretch, he's out of this. And now Ben Dowell in the Wounded Warrior Project leads the way as they head into turn number 2. And Peyton Hopp, what happened to him? He got a terrible turn number 1, and now he's all the way at the back of this field. As they head through turn number 2 for the first time, Ben Dowell moves over into lane number 1. He's going to lead the way. Super BRT is second, and I believe it's Jarrett Meyer in the U17 target that is third. So as we end lap number 1, start lap number 2, it's actually Wounded Warrior in the lead. Super BRT is in second, and Cheerios Eddie Canfouche is in third. So right now the underdogs leading the way as we head into turn number 1 for the second time, with the Wounded Warrior Project already pulling away to over a Rooster Tail lead. So Ben Dowell down the backstretch now on the second lap, continuing to lead the way. Now's got those sponsons a little bit out of the water. Actually, they're just skimming across the top, not really aggressively flying it. No one really putting aggressive flying into the boat except for the U16 Cheerios there at the back of the screen, as those sponsons were fully off the water as he's trying to catch up with the Super BRT, but Ben Dowell continuing to just take it slow and steady as they head through turn number 2, with Super BRT cruising towards a career best finish. Would love to try and catch this U8, but has got to start making some headway now as Ben Dowell continues to extend the lead as we put lap number 2 in the books and start lap number 3. Wounded Warrior Project continues in the lead. Super BRT is second. U16 Cheerios is third, and Ben Dowell, one of the boats that has been speeding up in the last few races, really showing some impressive performance here as he heads to turn number 1, pulling away from this field. Now about a Rooster Tail and a third advantage over Super BRT, and both of those boats are leaving the U16 Cheerios, Eddie Canfouche, in the dust. So our defending champion may have to settle for third here as we head down the backstretch, and oh no, there goes Super BRT. A tough break there for Jeff DeWalt. Just got the sponsons too far out of the water, and he goes up and over on his lid. That's going to be a DNF, a best career finish dashed, but still a great night for Jeff DeWalt overall, as the U16 Cheerios will now move into second as we start the championship laps, and Ben Dowell is 2 laps away from career win number 1 in the Rooster Tail Talks presents SNHL Division 1. Wounded Warrior is first, Cheerios is second, and the U17 target is third as we head through turn number 1. And Ben Dowell doesn't have to push this boat that hard right now as it's close to a 2 Rooster Tail advantage. You can see that wing, that canard there at the front is set in the level position as we have a replay. That is the jump start for Mickey Washburn, 0.2 of a second over And my, what could have been if he would have been on time. That is unfortunate for Mickey. As Ben Dowell, though, comes through turn number 2, he's not thinking about that jump start. He's thinking about just bringing this boat around this 2.5-mile course one final time and claiming a huge upset win. White flag is in the air for Wounded Warrior. U16 Cheerios is in second. U17 Target is in third. In a final heat where the underdogs reigned supreme from the start. It was a battle between the U8 Wounded Warrior and the U31 Super BRT. But Jeff DeWalt went over on his lid, and now Wounded Warrior Project is just on a Saturday evening stroll around Mission Bay, heading down the back stretch, not risking anything. That canard wing is not pushing up those sponsors. And you see a little bit of a bounce there, another little bounce, a big bounce there actually down the back stretch. That may have been just some netcode issues with the server, but as they come through the corner for the final time, Ben Dowell is one turn from victory. He's slowed it all the way down now. He's going to savor this as he comes off turn number 2. And for the first time in SNHL competition, Ben Dowell is a winner. And Rooster Tail Talks presents SNHL Division 1 action. He wins the San Diego Bayfair, benefiting Infinite Hero. Cheerios is second for Eddie Canfuge, our national champion. The U17 Target is going to be third for Jarrett Meyer. Fourth will be Peyton Hop in Mike's Heart Lemonade. Miss Vandalay is going to have to go around one more time. And fifth is going to be the U2 Infinite Hero Project of Bo Rarig. So a underdog takes home the win in the final round of the season. Ben Dowell is your winner here at Bayfair. We can't wait to hear from him. He is going to be absolutely ecstatic as you see Peyton Hop and Mickey Washburn continuing around here. We know Mickey had the final, or had the 1 minute, or had the jump start penalty. I think Peyton Hop may have also had the penalties. He's continuing around to finish up the race as well. And looks like, yes, it is going to be a race for the 4th position. And it's going to be Peyton Hop that picks up that spot. So, Mike's Heart Lemonade and Mickey Washburn having to complete an extra lap. They're actually going to complete their race here. That's not going to be 4th and 5th. We'll update that when we see the final standings. But here is our winner, Ben Dowell, in the Wounded Warrior Project. Congratulations to him. And there is your final standings. Wounded Warrior Project, Cheerios, Target, your top 3. Infinite Hero Foundation is actually 4th. Mike's Heart Lemonade and Miss Vandalay both jumped the start. So they end up 5th and 6th. Super BRT, career win dash, or a career best finish dash there. And looks like we've had a problem between Miss Vandalay and Mike's Heart Lemonade. What has happened here? Peyton Hop has got that boat parked right up on one of the sponsors of Miss Vandalay. As there is your final point standings. There are your promotions and relegations for Division 1 and Division 2. And while we've had a major accident behind this, is now Peyton Hop is now carrying Miss Vandalay. You can just see that through the National High Point Standings graphic here. So that is a wild way to end the season for Miss Vandalay and Mike's Heart Lemonade. Not sure how this happened. They're trying to get each other loose, and it looks like Peyton Hop is going to be carrying a passenger back into the pits. Crane operators have to get this one figured out. Now they are stalled there. We'll try to send the virtual rescue boats out there to help them, but a tough break there at the end of the heat, thankfully for both of those drivers, but it's one way to end the season. Thankfully, they won't have to repair those boats before starting next season. So while we try to get these two untangled, we're going to take a quick look away from the water, and we're going to talk to our final heat winner, Ben Dowell. Ben, congratulations, and things just kind of fell into place there for you as the heat went on.
Yeah, first I'm going to thank my spotter, Quentin Miller. I got myself into the final, and I've spent a lot of time listening to Quentin help Carson Kelly actually spot in D2. And when he offered it up, I was like, yeah, absolutely. He kept me calm in the mill, where I probably would have got pushed up. I stayed the course and just did what I had to do to hit my marks. And luckily, some people jumped the gun, so we were right on time at the start.
Yep. Well, Ben, the season didn't go the way you may have wanted it to. You finished 12th in the standings, and that's before they update everything. You should be able to gain a position on Nick Kish here for 11th. How does it feel, though, to end the season on a win?
Yeah, I had a lot of had some adversity this season. It's my first SNHL season, so it's been a learning curve. It's definitely good to go out on a high note with this win. It makes you want to come back for more. So I'm excited for next season, and I'm hoping next season goes a lot better throughout the course. It's a long season, so I really wanted to make that All-Star race. I kind of bumped myself out last week with a tough week, so I'm glad that I got to come back and finish strong and get this win.
All right, so Ben, congratulations. You are the winner of Bayfair. You close out the season here in the Rooster Tail Talk presents SNHL Division I season as the winner. Thank you so much, and cannot wait to hear from you more next season. Congratulations.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
So that will close accounts in the Saturday Night Hydroplane League for 2020-2021. I want to say congratulations to Carson Kelly and Eddie Canfus for being our champions. And I also want to say congratulations to all of our competitors this season for making it to the end of an exciting season of SNHL action. We'll be back in September on a brand new version of the game, which brings new physics, new setups, and new challenges for these competitors. I cannot wait to see what happens, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. My name is Daryl Kinsey Jr., the voice of Saturday Night Hydroplane League. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in September for a brand new season of SNHL action. So long till then.